Welcome, Mage. I'm Rhino, and today we are going to be testing a budget
Commander deck.
commander deck with Goreclaw.
Okay. And I'm shuffling the deck right now for Rhino. It's a budget deck. Oh, hey, we've got the wrong life totals. Yeah. All right. So let's get that going. And so Rhino is playing Goreclaw, Terror of something or other. Terra of Qualsizima. Qualsizima, yeah. So creature spells you cast with power 4 or greater cost 2 less to cast. Woo-hoo. And whenever Goreclaw attacks, each creature you control with power 4 or greater gets +1/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. So this is going to be an Eldrazi deck, mostly. So it's a monocolored, but there is specific need for colorless. And I have, who's my commander in this deck? Not that. Is it Tiana? Or no, it's Violet. Okay.
Violet.
Okay. So this is the Arm for Battle Precon with a few slight upgrades to it. Just changing out some of the lands. That's all. So everything else in it is pretty standard. And why don't you end up shuffling some? And so if you are new here, when we test commander decks, since there's only two of us, my daughter rarely likes playing, especially on stream, but she'll do it every now and then. We assume that we have two other players that are in heated battle against each other. And that way we can end up focusing on on what the deck does. Now, we don't generally go all out. We will take some time. We also will mulligan until, especially with the new deck, we'll mulligan until there's a reasonable hand. That does not mean a reasonable hand that includes Soul Ring in it. It's just a reasonable hand. Yeah. This is a precon, slightly upgraded. That is under $50. And you know, all the stuff that I checked on said that, you know, it was $50, and I'm looking at the cards and it's like, we got these a lot cheaper than that. I mean, there's a Kozilek in there that we got for like $2.12 or something like that. And there's and what is it, Kodama of the East Tree? It says like it's $4, and it's like, I don't think we spent that much on it. I think it was like $1.50. Granted, that was through Card Sphere, which is the hat that I've got right now, and unfortunately, Card Sphere is shutting down. And it is because there's just too many cards out now, too many different versions. And I mean, Card Sphere was a small operation of 3 people, and they weren't trying to make money off of it, but they were spending lots and lots of time as Wizards of the Coast was just pushing out more and more and more products. And you know, we don't get every product, and you know, we really, I mean, ever since Card Sphere came out, it was our preferred method of getting cards. We have a local broker, a person that does card trades, and you know, we've used him from time to time, but you know, we'll pass him a couple of foils or something like that, and then we can get a whole bunch of other cards after that. But Yeah, Cardsphere has always been a great community, and it was very. It's going to be missed. We still have a bunch of cards coming in, so next week we'll show you
Yeah.
some of the booty that we got. uh, so
Mm.
so we need to find out who goes first. I suppose that would be me.
Yeah.
Um, now, that deck, you need to make sure that you have multiple lands in there. You probably want to have at least 3.
I have at least 3.
And you probably need to have at least 1 green source or 1 ability to make a green source.
I do.
All right. Then I think you'd probably be good. We'll give it a shot, see how it goes, and hopefully we'll get more than 1 game in. Yeah. Okay. This deck is. This was shuffled upside down and right side up. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Okay.
Okay.
So since we do have more than 2 players, I'll get to draw. And I am going to play an Evolving Wilds. Let's make sure that the oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't have Evolving Wilds in here. But we'll go ahead and pass turn.
Okay.
I'm going to crack this and get a plains.
I will play the swamp.
The forest swamp.
And
Hey. Yeah, that's a pet peeve of ours, is the Midnight Hunt lands. They look like a whole bunch of swamps. And Finhorn Elves.
yeah,
Finhorn Elves right there.
it's Manador.
Yeah, Manador. So, since we've got a bunch of Eldrazi in there, we're really going to be pushing for some ramp in the deck. So that's kind of one of the main things is we're looking at is trying to get that ramp going. Excuse me while I get this right side up. Really, I'm not trying to stack the deck. If I wanted to stack the deck, I could, but yes, monochromatic lands is indeed a choice, and is a choice that we do not choose. But we had a whole bunch, and this is a deck that we will probably not be keeping, so we will. So those lands are fine in that deck at the moment. Okay. Hey, it's all right side up again. So don't you hate it when your deck gets swapped upside down and right side up? And all right. Well, I'm going to. Do you wish to cut?
I do.
All right, I'm going to untap. And I'm going to draw. And I'm going to play a mountain. And I'm going to tap 2 and play a Ring of Valkus. A That would probably be under R, right? Ring of Valkus. So, it's a 2-drop. Equipped creature has haste. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a 1/1 counter on equipped creature if it's red. Let's see here. My friend in real life sometimes has his deck upside down and right side up. Certainly is an interesting sight to see. Yes. All right. So, your turn, Rhino Boy.
Okay. Draw. And I will play a Foist.
A Foist. All right.
What do I want to put on that? I think I want to play Call the Scions.
All right. Call the Scions. Da-da-da-da. Ring them up. What's their phone number? So it is devoid, which means that even though it came out with green mana, it is colorless. And it says put 2 1/1 colorless Scion creature tokens onto the battlefield. They have sacrificed this creature. Add 1 colorless to your mana pool.
Yeah.
So we've got some Eldrazi Scions.
So they're basically mana dorks.
Mana dorks or blockers. Yep. Anything else?
No.
All right. So we will pull this out. We will plop this down. I'm going to tap 2 to play a Ring of Thune. So the Ring of Thune. Ring of Thune. There it is. Is it like a telethune? Okay. Okay, yeah, nice. So a equipped creature has vigilance. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a 1/1 counter on equipped creature if it's white. All right. And I shall pass turn.
Okay. I'm going to play another Foist. And I'll go, What do I want to play? I think I might want to play a Minstone.
A Minstone. Yes, it is the stone of my mind. Mind, yes. All right.
I have 3 mana.
No. You have much more than that.
1. Oh, yeah. True.
Yes, you have a total of 5 mana.
Yeah.
So I think the ramp is working. What do you think?
Yeah.
This old man knows how to think. Yes.
Combat.
Okay.
I will attack. Not with that. With those 2.
Okay. So it's 2 damage. Boop, boop. 1, 2. All right.
And I will pass turn.
All right, I shall untap and draw. Uh, all right. I am going to play my commander, Wyleth. So Wyleth is way down here. And trample whenever Wyleth's Soul of Steel attacks. Draw a card for each aura or equipment attached to it. I am going to end up playing a Boros Garrison. And actually, Boros Garrison is not on the list. We left that in here? Okay. Well, I'm going to pop a mountain back to my hand. And I shall pass turn.
Next turn. Equipping equipment. I'll play another forest.
Okay.
I'm going to play one. Three, four.
And bring out Goreclaw.
Goreclaw.
Terror of Qualsmin. Smooth for me. Yes.
And now, creature spells. I guess.
Yes. With power 4 or greater, cost 2 less. That's the power, not the mana cost.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. I'll play Blister Pod.
Blister Pod. So, Blister Pod enters battlefield. When it dies, put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion. But it is a 1/1. It is a chump blocker that you want it to die.
Yep.
Because you want it to blister in the sun.
Habitat.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
I shall untap things.
Mm.
I shall draw things. I shall play, hey, a mountain that you've seen before.
I wonder what that does.
All right. So now I have all right. I'm going to tap this to equip and equip.
Oh man.
So it is got vigilance and haste, but it doesn't get the counters yet.
At the beginning of your upkeep.
Yes, beginning of the upkeep. Then it will get the counters. Sounds like your mom's back now. Let me do 2 and play Swiftfoot Boots. I think that's still here. Swiftfoot Boots. And then 1, 2, equip it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. So this is currently a 2/2 with haste, vigilance, and haste. And you've got a big 4/3. I'm scared. So I'm going to go, I'm going to pass turn.
Oh wow.
What? I didn't want it to get eaten. We'll just let it sit around and gain some counters.
didn't want me to get a token.
And you block it with Goreclaw. The Goreclaw would go, tasty.
Tasty.
Tasty!
Okay. Mm. I am
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana.
8 mana.
You can cast like 96% of what's in the deck. You can play 96% of what's in the deck. You can't do Kozilek, you can't do Desolation Twin. What else is the big things?
But everything costs 2 less to cast.
Yeah. You still can't do Kozilek. You still can't do Desolation Twin. You could do Bane of Balagad. Let's see. You could do Eldrazi Devastator. Yeah, you can cast pretty much almost anything. What turn is this? 4? 5? 5, and you can cast almost anything in that deck? That's nasty. Who came up with that idea?
You did.
While you're taking your time, I'm going to surf the internet, okay? Oh.
I'm going to
3, 4. Oblivion Sower. Okay. So let's see here. Oblivion Sower. MNOB. All right. Oblivion Sower. When you cast this spell, target opponent exiles the top 4 cards of their library. Then you may put any number of land cards that player owns from exile onto the battlefield under your control. So these get exiled. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can put both of those lands onto the battlefield under your control.
Okay.
Okay.
I just need the land.
And heck, you got one. What did you get? You got the. What land is that? The Slayer Stronghold.
I won't be able to do that.
But you can still tap it for colorless.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
Yeah.
Bring up Slayer Stronghold on my side here. So yeah, can't do the Boros, and then a target creature gets +2/+0 and gains vigilance and haste until end of turn. But all right, it's just an extra colorless.
Okay.
Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana still. Unless you want to keep those Eldrazi Scions, and then you still have 4 mana.
I am going to. Um.
Okay, you're winning.
Yeah, I'm doing math here.
Okay. You do math.
Okay. What's 2 minus 8?
-6.
I'm going to combat.
Okay.
I
got a 2/2.
did him.
That's not wearing a 2/2 yet. He is hexproof though.
Yeah.
Or she. I don't know. He, she, whatever.
Creature control. Yeah, it's +2/+2.
So you're looking at Goreclaw's ability there, right?
Yeah.
So whenever each creature you control with power 4 or greater gets +1/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. So if you swing with Goreclaw, you're swinging for 5. And that would be 5 commander damage.
I'm gonna gun. That's vigilance, right?
Yes. Vigilance
I'm
and trample.
gonna attack for 5.
Okay, I'm going to have to take 5. Let me just do it this way. Okay.
Okay. And I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm surprised you didn't swing with the blister pot.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
could have. But he's basically a blocker.
To a trample creature. Sure.
Oh, that's a trample?
Yes. You can't just jump block. But you're going to have some big beefy boys out, right?
Yeah.
You got a 5, what is that, 5/8 right now? Oblivion Sower?
Yeah.
Okay.
What does Kozilek do again?
Oh, Kozilek, all right, Kozilek, the Great Distortion. All right, I'm going to bring that up. So when you cast a spell, if you have fewer than 7 cards in hand, you draw cards equal to the difference. So that means you draw up to 7. It has menace, and you can discard a card with mana value X and counter a target spell with the same mana value.
Okay. I'm going to um
You've got a total of 6 mana. Yeah, you won't be able to cast Kozilek
yeah,
if you've got Kozilek in hand.
maybe not. One, two.
That's a total of 3 so far.
Oh yeah, three.
There's 4. You're going to sacrifice that. Doesn't go in your graveyard.
Yeah.
Let's get that off. Okay, so that's 5.
5,
6.
6.
So what are you bringing out now?
Bringing out.
Ulamog Crusher. All right, Ulamog Crusher.
Now, he has to attack each turn if able.
Yes. He's got Annihilator 2. Whenever this creature attacks, defending player sacrifices 2 permanents. And it attacks each turn if able. Well, you cast him after combat.
Yeah.
Of course, he still has Summoning Sickness.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an 8/8. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else? You're tapped out.
Yeah, nothing.
Untap. Upkeep. Woohoo. Draw.
Didn't know that we get to.
Yeah,
Oh wait.
because I got both rings.
Oh.
All right. Oh, shit. I got a whopping 4/4. And you've got massive things on the board.
Yep.
Massive things. All right. I'm going to play Oresco Explorer. Oresco Explorer. All right. So this, when it enters battlefield, search your library for up to X planes cards, where X is the number of players who control more lands than you. Well, let's see. You control more lands than me, therefore the other 2 players control more lands than me. So I will be able to find 3 planes cards. All right.
All right.
Like it's going to do me any good. Okay, there's 1. 2, 3. All right. Going with 3 of these suckers. I will play a land for turn.
Beefy step.
Yeah. Cut if you dare.
I do dare.
Um, no good. That does me no good. Uh, okay, Blazing Sunsteel.
Blazing Sun Steel.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, did you drop cards?
Uh, you whenever it attacks, I haven't attacked.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, no, I haven't. um, so I will pass turn.
Okay. Wake up, boys.
Meat's on the menu.
Okay.
Yeah. Your lands, including mine.
Draw. I. What's more valuable? I mean, I could destroy one.
You're going to destroy two things as soon as that sucker attacks, no matter what.
And I'll make you sacrifice something.
Yeah.
Okay. Combat.
Okay.
Attack and attack and attack. Oh, and attack.
Okay. So everything's got a +1/+1.
Yeah. With 4 or greater.
4 or greater has it. So the blister pod is still
A 1/1.
still a 1/1. Um. Hmm. Okay. First thing, upon attack, Annihilator kicks in.
Yeah. Okay.
Um. All right. Shit. Now, everything doesn't have trample, right?
Um,
Or does it all have trample? I think it all has trample, right?
each creature was 4 or greater
Has trample.
and +1/+1. So that one, that one, that one.
Uh, um,
Okay.
that's going to be it. So I will be taking an extra 5 there. 5 plus 9 plus 6.
Before damage
Okay.
is declared, going to tap and tap. And tap. It's more fun that way.
Okay.
I'm gonna do gift
Gift of
of
strength. Yeah, gift of growth.
do the kicker.
Okay. Gift of growth.
Yeah.
So that makes that 14.
And
Okay.
it untaps it.
It untaps it. Okay. So what's coming through is 9 plus 6, which is 15, plus 4, which is, hang on, leave the card down there. Stop taking cards away.
Okay.
Okay, 15 plus 4 is 19, plus another 4, which is 23. On turn 6. uh, so I take 23, going down to 10. Yahoo! That sucker dies.
Yay.
Take your play card. All right.
Okay. Yeah. I do with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
What is that going to do?
That's an equipment.
But what is the equipment?
It gets a +1/+0 for each opponent you control. So I'll get a +3/+0. Whenever it deals damage, it deals that much damage to any target.
Okay. I am going to pass turn.
Okay. Upkeep. Okay. Unfortunately, this is a 4 to equip. All right. Combat. This is a 6 plus 3. It is a 9 with vigilance, trample, and haste. Okay. And I get to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll be taking 9 unless you block.
I'm gonna naturalize that.
Okay.
Does it still have the buffs?
No, because when it comes down to damage, it's not there. So you'll be taking 6.
6, eh?
Yeah.
And I am going to.
Hey, you don't need to block. Read the board. Read the board.
I'm not going to.
Okay. Yes, you will be taking 6 damage. I mean, in a big commander game, yes. But I mean, you go down to 34. You have 6 commander damage. Okay.
Okay.
I play a planes for turn. Um, Explorer scope. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got to discard 2 cards. I discard that. And discard that. Pass turn.
Ten. Run. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Open-world captive.
Okay.
He is a defender.
Yep. You can tap him for a green. And then you can transform him into a 4/6 big guy that can tap for 2 colorless.
I'm gonna go into combat.
Come on, do it.
Attack and attack.
Okay. All right. Um, all right. So the annihilation trigger first.
Yes.
I'm going to get rid of this and get rid of this. No matter how I block, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yes, no matter how I block, I'm dead. Because everything's got trample.
Yeah.
If I pile up stuff over here, like that, yeah, I can take that out. But I get 5 more there plus 6. That's 11 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, we gotta get back in. So should we do another game?
Sure.
All
Oh,
right.
and by the way, I was like,
I'm sure you did. That's why you asked. All right.
Goreclaw helped out a lot.
Yeah. Don't you think that was a good idea on my part? Yeah. All right. So we were trying to make an Eldrazi deck.
Yeah.
And, you look online and they say, oh, the best Eldrazi commanders. And they go down the list and they're all Eldrazi's. They're all colorless. And you have to build a colorless deck. And colorless decks are fine and all. But it just seemed like, well, yeah, they don't really give you the ability to ramp. So what would be a good green creature that really buffs up big things?
And make them cost less.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, Goreclaw. Goreclaw would be cool. And so we built this deck today.
Yeah.
We will not be playing this deck anymore after today. Yeah, after we do this game, we'll pull up the deck list and go down that list of it. So that's unusual. Hang on a second. Oh,
Oh, what?
it's Amazon
Oh.
bringing Speedy her Japanese book.
And.
Yes, my daughter is learning Japanese or Japanese. Okay, so you want to take first this time, or do I take first this time because I lost?
You can go first again.
Yeah.
The neat thing about attacking is once you declare attacks, if you untap it, still attacking.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yep, attacking's cool like that.
Um. mm,
I had all the lands of one color and all the cards of another color. This is the problem with more than one color deck. As long as you have enough lands, that deck's pretty good to go.
Yeah.
That's the way it was designed. Designed that way.
This hand is.
You're good. You're going to keep that one.
Yeah.
You know, we need to take a couple of play mats tomorrow, too.
Yeah.
Primo. Cards printed upside down. Okay.
Are you gonna keep it or not?
I am going to keep it.
Okay.
All right. And I will draw. And what the heck? Okay. I am for a skill gate. Pass turn.
Okay.
Wow.
Sure. I play a forced and pass turn.
Okay. I am going to play a mountain, tap 2, and play a Hero's Blade. So Hero's Blade is not that. That's
Hero's Blade is annoying.
+3/+2, and whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach Hero's Blade to it. Yes.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
All right. I will play Radio Fountain.
Radiant Fountain.
Um,
And that means you gain 1 life.
No, I gained 2.
Okay, you gain 2 life. Fine. Be at 42. See if I care. Oh, we need to take a couple of dials as well.
I'm going to that one. Soaring.
Soaring. Target. Soaring.
It's turn 2.
Still target. That's it. Whoever's the first one to play a Soul Ring.
Okay. I'm going to
Blast turn.
blast turn.
Okay.
I'll play a blast turn.
All right. I am going to play a Plains. And tap 3. Bring in Wyleth. Oh, she lands right on the Hero's Blade. Or he. I don't know.
Yeah.
And no immediacy going, so pass turn.
Oh. A haunted Fingraph.
Okay, Haunted Fingraph. Okay, that was added so that you could get things back from the graveyard.
Reincarnation. Okay. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5.
4, 5.
Well, you have to do the green. Do that. Do the Soul Ring. And you're bringing out Goreclaw?
Yeah.
Goreclaw! Isn't this an annoying deck? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a 5-4 versus your 4-3. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Anything else?
No.
All right. All right. Untapping. Drawing. I am okay. So the thing about this is whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach. Okay, it is definitely a may. It wasn't a must. Okay, that's fine. All right. I am going to play in Evolving Wilds. And I will go into combat.
Don't forget to draw a card.
Yeah. That's whenever
It attacks.
it attacks.
I'm not gonna block.
Well, I am going to flash in Timely Ward so that it will attach directly to it as it is attacking.
Oh.
Uh, I kind of think that I can't do that exactly, but yeah, well, whatever. That way I can draw 2 cards. 1, 2, and I'm dealing 5 damage.
Oh.
And that would be 5 commander. So that takes you down to 37. I am reasonably tapped out. So I am going to pass turn and go ahead and crack this and get a bumpy land.
Bumpy, bumpy, bump.
Onto the battlefield tapped. Okay.
I will go and play my second focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can cut if you so desire. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm going to 1, 2, 3,
4, all colorless. 5, 6. That thing again?
Yep. That thing.
Can't you play something different? Don't you want to see how other things play in this deck?
Okay.
I basically with that it's like I'm
Going into combat.
okay. Take 5.
That's 5 commander.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Uh,
Got other cards in my hand.
uh, uh, you okay?
Yeah. And be like, and this card is a 9/9. I wish it was. It wasn't. No.
Well, there's no way I can. Okay. Um. Okay.
Do you have a?
I do that, and then all right. I'm going to cast Flicker Whisk. Okay. So uh, why isn't it showing up in the list? Oh, that's because it's this one right here that it can't get the image for some reason. Okay. The Flicker Wisp is flying. It's a 3/1. And when it enters the battlefield, exile another target permanent. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Okay.
So,
Combat. I am swinging with that right now. So that is another 5.
rolls me up to a 10.
Yeah. 32. And okay. Go to the end step. Pass turn.
Okay. Okay. Now, since I got rid of my Crusher for a turn.
What?
I am.
They can attack this turn.
Yeah, you exiled it.
Yeah, it can still attack this turn.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Shrine of the Forsaken Gods.
Okay.
It says
No way.
I can tap, add 1 to my mana pool, or I can add 2 mana
To yeah. Okay.
to
Yeah.
cast a colorless spell.
I should never put a little Mod Crusher in that deck. Okay, that's 3 mana.
Vivian.
Okay. So, Vivian, Champion of the Wilds. You may cast creature spells as though they had flash. She starts out with a 4 on her loyalty here. And you can +1 her until your next turn up to one target creature gains vigilance and reach. And then you can also -2 look at top 3 cards of your library, exile one face down, and put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. For as long as it remains exiled, you may look at that card and you may cast it if it's a creature spell. So it's like adding an extra creature to your hand.
Yeah, I'm thinking which. I think I might want to actually do the -2.
Okay, so you look at the top 3 cards.
2, 3.
Since you are a fairly creature heavy deck, I would expect you to exile a creature that you can then cast anytime, even if Vivian's not out.
Okay. Do I have to reveal it?
It just says exile one card face down. Okay. And then you put those 2 on the bottom in any order. Okay. So let's put that exile right there. Alrighty.
Okay. Six, 7, 8,
Yeah.
9, 10, technically.
Yeah, but that's next turn.
Yeah.
You've got 3 mana tapped right now.
I'm going to. How big is that thing?
It's only 5/4.
Does it have
Indestructible.
indestructible?
Yeah. Yeah, just go ahead and destroy all creatures. We'll get rid of this.
I'm going to cast that.
Wait a second. I didn't draw my 2 cards. No, I did draw my 2 cards, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
Okay. Combat.
Okay.
Attack with that.
Well, I'll get rid of that. Um, get rid of that. And I take 13. Taking me down to 22. A total of 10 commander damage.
And faster.
Uh, I won't do any good. You okay? Colton? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you put your head down like that?
Yeah. I'm good.
You good?
I just phased out.
Okay. All right. All right. We may have to end pretty soon anyway. Spirit Mantle. Okay.
Okay. I know what that does.
Yeah.
I
A creature
I
gets
do
+1/+1 and protection from creatures. And this goes Explorer. We have the same number of lands.
I have 5. You have 5.
Yeah. Okay. Combat. Swinging for 3.
I am nothing.
Okay, that puts you at 29. This rolls you up to 12. I draw 2 cards. 1, 2. I play a land for turn. And that's it. Okay, untap. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8, 9. And then 10, 11 if you count the 2. Okay, that would be a total of 10. That's Kozilek.
Kozilek.
Okay, so Kozilek, the Great Distortion.
Yeah.
When you cast a spell, if you have fewer than 7 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. So you draw 4 more cards.
1, 2, 3. Okay. I am going to
Can do anything with that?
oh yeah. I'm gonna uptake him
Yeah.
or her.
And 1 target creature gains vigilance and reach.
I'm gonna do Kozilek.
Kozilek doesn't have haste.
No. I'll do
Okay.
that.
Okay. So
Combat.
that, and that has vigilance. Okay. Annihilator first kicks in. And I take 9 plus 5, 14.
Yeah.
Again. So 22 minus 14 is 8.
Last turn.
All right.
I could have played Godlike on your turn and played it on mine, or oh,
Martial coup.
oh no.
All right. Martial coup. Yay. I can do something. Wait a second. This is indestructible. So I create 5 white soldier creature tokens. If X is 5 or more, destroy all other creatures.
1, 2, 3.
I destroy. No, I pumped in 5 into this.
Oh.
Fun times being indestructible. Yeah, so destroyed, destroyed, destroyed. Unless they have indestructible, which I know they don't.
I'm going to discard Eldrazi Devastator.
Okay.
With converting cost.
It has to match.
Oh, it has to match.
Yes.
So that stinks.
I know
Oh, let it.
Okay. Finally, Annihilator stops going. Put your commander in the command zone, please. I create 5 little guys. 5 1/1 soldiers. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, there we go. We've got 5 little 1/1s. All right. Yay. All right. Maybe I can recover from this game. All right. I will swing for 2.
For 2. Oh.
But that rolls you up to 14.
Oh no.
And all my good stuff in the graveyard. Oh, and I get to draw a card. Yay. All right. And pass turn. Why is this at 4? I thought you did
No.
+1.
Oh wait.
That should be a 3. All right.
I'm going to um play a Rook's Passage.
Oh, no. And of course, you have the mana to do that.
Yep. I am
Going to bring out Goreclaw again.
maybe. Um, I'm going to 1, 2. Well, wait a second. I'm gonna +1.
Well, why are you plussing 1? You don't have a creature out. I mean, you can +1. That's fine.
1, 2,
Okay, that's a 3.
and
4.
4.
Okay, so Goreclaw comes back up.
Oh wait, I had to type another.
Another 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You have 3 or 4 mana on board. All depending on what you're casting.
Oh. Okay. Mm, I'm going to um tap what? Mhm. And
Okay. It's either 3 or 4. Okay, that's 2 or 3.
I'm going to play a Burnished Heart.
Okay, Burnished Heart.
And
Anything else? Oh, he's having a seizure.
I will um
What are you doing?
I'm going to -2.
Okay. All right. 1, 2. -2 would put it at 1 because I thought you were doing a +1, but okay. You were at 3. It's fine.
Mm. Um
That's going to go into exile.
yeah.
Okay. And then these go on the bottom. It doesn't really matter what order. All right.
And pass turn.
All right. Oh. Loxodon Warhammer.
Alright.
So
He gets vigilance and lifelink.
if I equip it, uh,
No, yeah, he gets trample.
trample and lifelink. Yeah. Already has trample. Alrighty. Okay, combat.
Go ahead.
Swinging for 5. Yep. With an indestructible trample lifelink.
I don't want to go up. I'll block.
Okay. So 3 will come through.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 will come through. That will put you at 17. There's 17. That will put you at 24. And since I hit 5, I go up to 13. Yay. Yay, sure. All right. And pass turn. Oh, wait a second. One. I need to draw 2 cards. Yeah. 7. Later, Nomad. Didn't know you're wrong. Okay. Yeah, your turn.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Play a
Forest.
forest. And I'm going to that's an enchantment, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, you can't destroy it. See? It says indestructible. Go on.
Okay. Well, I will um uh um going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And 6.
Okay.
Oblivion Sower.
Okay. See.
Oh wait. Didn't cast. I didn't need it. It was
1, 2, 3, 4. Then there's tapped.
there's 10. I'm going to return this to my hand. That was great.
Okay.
I will do 1, 2, 3. Return and play Ball Again Recovery.
Okay. I'll get recovery.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to return a target card from your graveyard to your hand.
Yeah.
What are you going to return?
Oh,
Kozilek? Okay.
Kozilek. I could kill off one of your soldiers, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How much do I have to cast him?
Okay. You need 8. That's yeah.
Eldrazi Devastator.
Okay. So Eldrazi Devastator. So is an 8/9 trampler.
Yeah. Gonna +1
Okay.
until my next turn. Target creature gains vigilance
And reach.
and reach,
I have no flyers, so it makes no difference.
but the vigilance.
The only thing that can attack is this.
Yeah, so Goreclaw.
Goreclaw. Okay.
combat.
Okay. Sure. I got 5/1/1s. And it is a 5/4.
I think I'm gonna keep.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Your
Anything?
turn.
Land for turn. Um, one, two, three. Um, okay. Sunforger.
Ooh.
All right.
And you can then unattach it and search for.
Um,
A quick.
okay. Combat. Swinging. Currently for 5 + 4, which is 9. And draw 3 cards.
Um, I'll block with the Eldrazi Devastator.
Okay. So I'm doing 9, and I'm still indestructible. And I have lifelink.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will gain
9.
yeah. Gain 9 going up to 22. Uh, um, Bone Splinter. Uh, Okay. Oh, I didn't bring up bone splinter, did I? So our bone splinter, and then the blazing sun steel. All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Pass turn. Here we go.
I will go ahead and play Mage Ring.
The Mage Ring Network.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of those. It's good to get out early if you can.
Okay. I'm going to, not yet. I am going to 2, 3, 6, 7.
Put out what you're going to play.
It's that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you need to do 2 colorless, which you can do from this.
Yeah.
And then you need 6 more. So there's 2,
2.
4. We're gonna do 5, 6. That way it's all colorless. All right.
And I need to draw.
You draw 2 cards.
Yeah. Okay. I will. Um.
+1.
+1.
Make something vigilant. Enrich.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the silver.
Okay. So here. Okay. Oh, I didn't bring up Kozilek. I need to bring up Kozilek. Kozilek distortion. Boom.
And I'm going to have
4, 5.
it's gonna aggravate its ability
Okay.
to make that unblockable.
Okay. Okay.
And
All right. So I will be taking 5. And that's a 5/8, so that would be 6 more. So I will take 11, going down to 11. I'm at 20. If you could have by chance given that a +1/+1. Okay.
Alright. I'm going to.
You're pretty tapped out.
Yeah, I'm passing turn.
Okay. Now, this is time for me to win the game, right? Word of Seizing.
Gain control of. Oh, oh yeah, split second.
Yes. You
Mm.
can't counter it. You can't put anything on the stack. This is mine. It says obey.
Oh,
All right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Put this on here. And time to swing, swing, swing. And I think no matter what, I win.
and
Because if you block this, this is 2 plus 3, 5, plus 4, 9, plus 2, 11, plus an extra 3, 14. Indestructible with trample. And you can block 8 of it. Right?
yeah.
Yeah, that'll block 8 of it. And that would put you over the commander damage.
Blast.
So freaking close of a game.
So close.
Yeah.
But my
And then, of course, yeah, the Kozilek, I just needed it on my side to get it out of the way.
and I had if I could um done done its ability to counter it by doing harmonize
Yeah.
and didn't need to draw a
I also
card.
had Relentless Assault. Yeah. All right.
Well, I think that's
I think that's a pretty darn decent deck.
my deck or your deck.
That one right there. I mean, this one's still basically a precon. In fact, I think we rolled this back to a precon, and what I have up here is what we originally upgraded it to.
Yeah.
So
Didn't run into any of the ways.
cool deck indeed. Yes. So let's go here and okay. All right. So all right. So this deck has 28 creatures, Let me go through the list pretty quickly here. So I got a pretty reasonable amount of low drops. And we are definitely doing the Eldrazi theme with it. There's a lot of land drop in here, so the Vine Lasher was a pretty decent sort of thing to add. Anything that can give us extra mana is great. Kozilek's Predator. Yeah, we don't have Eldrazi spawns, but oh well. Warden of Geometries. Brood Monitor. And Kodama of the East Tree is a funky card sort of thing. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't put onto the battlefield with this ability, you may put a permanent card with equal or lesser converted mana cost from your hand onto the battlefield. So that's like double your pleasure, double your fun. You can make it so that this can't be blocked.
Oblivion
Sower, Bane of Balaged. Yeah, that is basically Annihilator.
Yeah.
On this. You can give your creatures hexproof.
Yeah.
All creatures able to block Breaker of Armies do so. Yeah. Ulamog Crusher. Arson of Kozilek. And, all these are pretty darn small things. Or cheap cards. Yeah, this says Kozilek is $7.78. I don't believe it for the moment. Yeah, I saw where you can get it right now for like $3.
Or $2.
No, I think it's like $3. Soul Ring, Mind Stone, Basalt Monolith, so you can pump in more colorless. Put the Commander Sphere in there mainly so that you can do a card draw. This is you get to scry and then you can draw cards. Several board wipe, and there's boost things. I mean, this is a card draw. This is dealing damage equal to its power to a target creature you don't control. So you have Kozilek out, and you go, okay, I'm going to deal 12 damage to something. Ouch. Yeah. So there's a reasonable amount of ramp. You were not hurting for the mana.
Yeah.
You weren't mana flooded either in either game. Giving a creature +2/+2 and hexproof. That's always been cool. Preventing all combat damage. If you had that in hand, then like, okay, nope.
And fog.
Yeah, basically it's a fog. Return to nature.
Hunter's Insight.
Yeah, that creature deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker this turn. Draw that many cards.
Scouring.
From existence, it's an expensive exile, but you got the mana for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nasty to put on anybody's commander because it turns them into a 0/4 tree folk with no abilities. Boom. Okay,
It's
nothing.
basically a wall.
Yeah. And then I mean the mana base is pretty darn cheap. Yeah, we put Reliquary Tower in there because there is some card draw.
But not a whole lot.
Yeah. And they say, oh yeah, you never, Temple of False God isn't good anymore. It's like, oh yeah, it is. It's good. Yeah, it feels bad if it's the only land in your opening hand, but if it's the only land in your opening hand, then mulligan. and we put a couple wastes in there. And that's pretty much it. So that was the sideboard cards are ones that we wanted, but we couldn't find. Yeah, we've got, so all these cards are the cards we actually had on hand. Yeah, and it looks like Rhino's getting tired, so Rhino's going to close us out. As I sit back here and yawn too, because he yawned. Ah. All right.
Well, I want to thank you for watching us play, and I more videos coming out soon. So until then, Rhino out.